All right, so somebody was asking about my thoughts on the Satanic Illuminati and the Satanist in politics and the owl and the Masons and the skull and bones, all that, satanic elitism that is alleged going on in politics, Hollywood, stuff like that. I honestly don't think about it too much. I think that it may exist to some degree, but I think it's largely overhyped. I don't really believe that there's a elite group of NWO, New World Order type Satanists that are there trying to control our money and shit like that. I don't believe that. Just like I don't believe that Hollywood is filled with satanic elitist pedophiles and weird shit like that. Are there pedophiles in Hollywood? Absolutely. Are there Satanists in Hollywood? Absolutely. Are there Satanists in politics? Probably. But I don't think there's a group of elite secret organizations that, have spread their way throughout politics that wave the banner of Satanism. Or, but you have to also understand that what people label satanic usually is not. A lot of people will claim, especially just, the plebes and whatever, anything that's satanic is something that's anti-Christian. So therefore, that just opens up a whole new can of worms as to who these people might be. Now, are there secrets in politics? Are there groups of individuals, like say the Bushes or whatever? That type of shit is that NWO, New World Order type shit? I think it's just the rich trying to stay rich. I don't think there's a philosophical or religious tagline that follows them necessarily. I mean, if anything, I would say that they're probably Christian. I'd say that, the Founding Fathers, the only real occult organization or elite satanic group, even if you could call it satanic, although I don't think they would consider themselves Satanists, would be the Hellfire Club, which is back in our Founding Fathers, like Benjamin Franklin and Thomas Jefferson were part of that, along with many others of the Founding Fathers. And that was a group of politicians that would do blasphemous stuff against the church, rituals against the church, to blaspheme the church and stuff like that. I think it was possibly just more drunken debauchery, to tell you the truth, in a way to, badmouth and smear Christianity. But I don't think it was actually done with any, religious intention. I think it was done just to be drunken jackasses personally and to blaspheme the church, who was the biggest oppressor, which is what they were rebelling against at the time, right? Or part of that. And nowadays, if anything, they might be Christian. There's going to be an elite group of people, like with the owl and the skull and bones. All that shit may be, they link that to the Masons and shit like that. But, I mean, that might just be Christian organizations that, or elite Christian organizations that want to keep their families wealthy. I don't necessarily see any satanic influence really there. I mean, I think that the few Satanists that might be in there are probably pretty tight-lipped about their philosophy. I mean, obviously they're not probably going to win a lot of friends. Now, there are other, well, that's for a different video, but yeah, so I don't really see that as a satanic global conspiracy. You hear that a lot in Hollywood. I mean, I get people emailing me left and right, black people, or Africans, real Africans, not African Americans, Africans, right? Zimbabwe, Nigeria, Kenya, Africa. These Africans who are just believe that they can just sell their souls to the devil, because they want to be the next big rap star, because whatever rapper is supposedly, alleged, Illuminati or, ties with some satanic thing. So they're trying to sell their souls and trying to, and that's just a kind of stupidity that, that a lot of people in power would like the plebes to believe. So if anything, it could be a psychological smokescreen, as this owl and this skull and bones and all this shit may just be kind of smoke and mirrors as a way of kind of distracting you from what's really going on in politics. What's really going on is the rich are trying to stay rich at the expense of the poor. There's power struggles, right? Maybe this whole hokey pokey fucking skull and bones, owl, Masonic, Illuminati shit is just intentionally there to distract people over here. It's a sleight of hand. Hey, we're going to steal all your money over here while you're worrying about skull and bones and fucking elitist and who's doing what in Hollywood. That's my opinion. I think that's more likely than that there is an actual satanic elitism, groups of Satanists in politics that are trying to do sinister shit. I think it's smoke and mirrors to take your money, to keep the people guessing and in fear of shit that they don't know. The boogeyman. Satan has always been the boogeyman, right? What did they say? If it wasn't for Satan, the church would have crumbled overnight. So there you go, and that's my opinion.